It's rolling.
Go ahead and pan the audience. Show everybody that we have 5 people here.
2, 3, 4. All right.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, we'll start the timer then. All right. Here's a situation I'm sure we've all been in. Monday morning, we're headed to work. It's rush hour traffic. It's crawling down the freeway. We're running late. We think we're never going to make it. Then traffic eases up. We start to get up to speed. We think, oh man, we'll keep it up, keep it up. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Then somebody pulls up in front of us, slams on the brakes. Bam! We stopped on a dime. Our heart's pounding. We're racing thoughts. We're breathing heavy. Little beads of sweat on our forehead. We've just had a stressful incident. Stress is a big problem in America. As a matter of fact, there was a survey commissioned by the American Psychological Association that said 25% of Americans experience high levels of stress every day. And another 50% report at least 50% report moderate levels of stress every day. So it's a big issue. Today I want to talk about what stress is, the harm it can cause to us, and maybe some ways we can learn to deal with it. Chill out. Okay, so what is stress? Stress, according to the Prescription for Nutritional Healing by Phyllis Bach, copyright 2010, is a term that refers to any reaction to a physical, mental, social, or emotional stimulus that requires a response or alteration to the way we perform, think, or feel. It's also known as the fight or flight response. Okay, it's a natural response that began as a survival mechanism to help us quickly deal with stressful, threatening situations. I pulled off some information from the Harvard Health. It's called health.harvard.edu. There's a newsletter, Understanding the Stress Response, and it was last accessed 3/20/2012. The chemical reaction starts in our brain, in a little part of our brain called the amygdala. The amygdala is the emotional processing center of the brain. So when we feel a threat, the amygdala sends a signal to the hypothalamus, which is our command center, to release adrenaline into our bloodstream. Adrenaline causes more blood to flow and more oxygen to get to our major organs in our brain. That increases our response. It's a healthy response. It's natural. If we have stress over a long period of time, we start to get the stress hormone cortisol. Cortisol tells the body to keep pumping that adrenaline, to keep the oxygen in the blood flowing so we can keep our increased reaction time up. So that's how it works in a nutshell. But it can become harmful over time. So next I want to talk about what kind of harm it will do. Cortisol in the body over time, causing that kind of reaction, can cause damage because we're on high alert all the time. So it can cause damage to major arteries, to our blood vessels, can increase our heart rate, our blood pressure, can lead to heart attacks and strokes. It can infect our digestive system, our immune response. We get sick, memory problems, loss of sleep. Really nothing but bad if we're at stress all the time. So we need to find ways to deal with it. So after looking at the chemical response, the harm it causes, let's take a minute and think about how to reduce stress. Reducing stress is important. One of the best ways we can reduce stress is to calm down. But also, our diet plays a huge role. What we eat, processed food is bad for our system. We eat whole raw foods. They contain what are called flavonoids. And flavonoids attack free radicals in the body. Free radicals are scavengers. They cause damage to the body. We can also supplement with antioxidant vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. There's herbs we can take to calm us down. like holy basil and kava kava. These things will all help to reduce the stress level. But one of the best stress reducing techniques is the deep breathing exercises we can do. If we breathe from our abdomen, breathe in and breathe out completely, we can start to feel the stress dissipate. Some people will even picture a scene that's soothing to them. Maybe it's like on the beach.
Man, I'm there.
And so, yeah, we can feel calm and think about the sea air and the quietness and the calmness, and we start to relax and we start to reduce stress. So in conclusion, after looking at the chemical reaction, the harm, and some techniques we can use to reduce stress, let's be proactive. Let's take the steps to reduce stress. And let's remember that to chill out is really what good health